Hello, I'm unmuted. Yay!
Hi.
Yay!
Hold
Hello,
on.
everyone. Welcome to our first episode of Talk Soon. Yay! Thank you for coming.
Yay.
Gator and I will be doing this forever and ever on Wednesdays at
Amen.
7:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk about different topics each week, tell jokes, play games, have some really fun guests. We always welcome feedback on what you want to hear about, funny videos you've seen, Reddit threads, you name it, we're game, pun intended. And we are calling
Yeah.
this episode The Ick, which you will find out soon what that's about. We'll start by introducing ourselves. I am Lucy. I'm a streamer, Lucy XTTV on all platforms. I play games, retro games, scary games. I've been on a bit of a hiatus, but here I am. Gator pulled me back from the darkness of not streaming. And this is Gator.
Welcome back, Lucy. Hello, everyone. I'm MissGator 321 on Instagram and YouTube. You can find me on other things, but those ones aren't important. Yeah. Hi.
Cool. So I think what we wanted to start out with this evening was speaking about how we got into streaming and how we met.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. How I got into streaming. I have been passionate about gaming for forever and ever. I grew up on like Crash Bandicoots, Tomb Raider with her triangle boobs, to oh my gosh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, playing that all night, every night with my cousins. Don't Tell My Mom by Grand Theft Auto. And so I just have been wanting to stream my passion for a long time, and it wasn't until actually after I had my second child where I was like, I feel like I just need to do something for me, feel like me again, because I don't feel like Gator these days. And she was literally, I don't know, a month and a half old, where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I just dove in deep, got a computer, all the things, and haven't looked back. It's been like the best journey. Um, and I think Lucy and I just kind of like crossed paths magically on the internet, and I
let,
was like that girl.
let me stop you for 1 second. I just want to make sure you're not
Yeah.
muted on Streamlabs, or I don't think you're muted on Discord because I can hear you. But someone said they couldn't hear you. Now you're muted for me. So you're good on Discord. So go back to whatever you were before. Oh, you are audible. Okay. Now you're not. So unmute on Discord. All right, talk.
I don't see my microphone moving.
You're good. Everybody else said they can hear you fine. So,
That they can't.
no,
People on my page can't hear me though.
is your Streamlabs work unmuted? Like your mic on Streamlabs?
I wonder. You guys, I have audio out input. Do I need audio output?
Possibly, yes.
Watch my butt.
They can hear you here. I just think in your stream they might not hear you.
Hello, hello.
So we'll just use my recording for
Okay.
promotional purposes. But no. I still think you should fix it for your stream.
Yeah, I can't hear
Here you
you
go.
here.
Oh, you don't hear me. We're just going to do...
I hear you.
Okay.
Um,
We're just going to do sign language.
I just noticed I don't have a microphone line on my stuff.
Do you want me to talk about things while you try to figure that out?
Yes. Okay. And then we'll come back when I figured it.
Yes. I will get into my streaming journey. Well, it all starts when I don't know, man. I remember playing Sega Genesis games, Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, PS1, all those things. So I was definitely a childhood gamer. And then I kind of fell out of it for a long time. And then actually, I had a now ex-boyfriend, shout out to you, dude, Thanks. Thanks for everything. Um, I was always obsessed with Resident Evil. So, like, I played that when I was young, and he wanted to play it, and also just thumbs up me when you figured out your audio, so I know. Um, I
You can
wanted.
say that you can hear me. Okay.
They can hear you? Okay, good.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, chat. Tell Gator in her stream if you can hear her, please. So, yeah, loved Resident Evil. I've always been obsessed. Like, I loved the games. I read the books. I watched the movies. Like, I'm a big fan. And as I was talking about that little man from before, he I would always be like, play Resident Evil. I want to watch. Like, I love it. So he would play, and then he would finish and be like, this story's way too long. I'm sorry. Then he would be like, okay, we're going to play 2 and you're going to play. And I was like, I haven't played games in 20 years. And he's like, no, you're going to play. So I did. And I started playing. And I will say the transition from playing like old school to new school where you had to use 2 joysticks to maneuver was a learning curve. But I figured it out.
2 joysticks?
Just like with the movement, because it used to just be like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh my
yeah,
gosh, that's so funny.
It took me a bit, and I was probably under the influence while I was trying, so that didn't help my case.
That's hilarious.
But
Okay,
anyway,
that's fair.
I digress. So then I have a friend, Doug, who, if you don't know him, I don't know how you don't, because he's everywhere I am. But he was like, you need to stream. You need to start streaming. And I was like, ooh, I don't know. But I did. I bought a gaming computer and started doing it. I made all these friends. I've made so many friends. And Gator, I will say, you are like probably the first person that I remember like befriending, because I think we started around the same time, and then I just kind
I
of
definitely did.
didn't let you go. So yeah, do you have anything to add to your streaming journey / our meeting?
Um, I want to say my first impression of you. I don't know if I ever like told you this.
Oh gosh.
But I definitely wanted to find like girl gamers on here. That was like a big like goal for me. Because I don't have like friends that want to game, and to come across your page on I think Instagram. I don't think I like saw your Twitch. I think I just found you on Instagram.
I feel like that's what we all did. We all just like followed each other. That started at the
for
same
real,
time.
for real. I was like, oh, she seems like, for lack of better words, normal. You
Yeah,
weren't
no.
like you weren't putting out vibes that I wouldn't also put out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And
But little did you
yeah.
know.
Well, I gravitated towards you, and I was like, I want to check out this girl. And then I was in your stream, and I was like, she's so cute, and she's
Oh my
fun,
gosh.
and I remember your leopard glasses, and I was like,
Oh
she's
my
just so
God,
cute.
stop. Oh
So
my God, I love you.
I was just gushing over you. I was like, I need to know more of this girl.
Oh my
And
God. I don't
yeah.
think anybody has ever said that to me before.
Really? Well, I just feel like I'm someone who, like, if I feel, this feels weird, but like a gravitational pull towards someone, I'm like, I need to be about that. I need to like find out more about this person. And you've just
Thank you.
been someone I wanted to get to know more.
God.
And here we
The
are,
feeling is
like a
mutual.
year and
babe.
a half later.
Do
Yeah,
you
thank you.
remember when we were trying to put together like a girl power stream of Dead by Daylight, and someone didn't show up? Another
Are you
girl
gonna
and
spill this
I
tea?
are no longer acquaintances for the dumbest reasons, but there is just drama with streaming all the time. So
I just want to say, at this point, chat, I barely knew Lucy, but I knew Lucy was a ride or die. I just was like, this girl, like, she's got my back.
I
And
really
Lucy
am.
had Lucy and this other girl had some weird, like, unspoken beef. Like, it was just so weird without going into details. And I was like, all right, if Lucy doesn't like this girl, I don't like this girl.
Girl, I am the same way. Like, I don't toot my own horn very much, but I am loyal as fuck. And
You
everybody
are.
in this stream knows if you fuck with my people, like, no thanks. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
Lucy's loyal to a T.
stab you in your sleep. Kinda, sorta. I miss Dead by Daylight. I haven't played that in so long. I know you don't love it, but I love it.
I hated that game.
Did you ever play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? which was similar but like 10 times harder.
That came out last year.
I don't know, but I know that I wasn't good at it, so I didn't play it very much.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I played a game called Friday the 13th that came out before Dead by Daylight, which I thought was cooler, but
Okay. Well, I can be Jill Valentine in Dead by Daylight, who is my ride or die, so
oh
yeah.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other games. I don't know. I'm still like desperate to get you to play Resident Evil, but one day.
I would co-op that with you. Chat would have to carry us very heavily.
I would carry you, but I will say the co-op ones are not my favorite. I like the OGs.
Well, how do we play together? What do you mean?
There is like 2, I think 5 and 6 you can do co-op, but they're not my favorites. Just saying.
Okay,
But
that's fair.
I wanted to ask you this very important question. If you
Oh,
had
yeah.
anything memorable or randomly hilarious happen to you this week, because I definitely do.
Okay. Actually, today,
Spill it.
I
Spill
I
the
really
tea.
it's nothing like real extravagant, but I'm still pissed off about it, so I want to like vent about it.
Do it. I'm ready. Tell me
I
everything.
I had a moment to run to the store because I really wanted to make myself a Corona Rita. If that do not know, it was just a Corona with a shot of tequila and a shot of lime. And I really wanted one for stream tonight. I was like, that sounds so good. I just want to like chill, have myself a drink. Anyways, I run to Walmart and I grab
That
a
was
few
your
other random
first
things.
mistake.
Going to Walmart?
Yes. I'm sorry. Continue.
Well, I wanted like just random shit. So I think that's why I went there. Like the goal was alcohol, but bonus was other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, I I grabbed a few items that had those stupid like security tags on them,
Okay.
and
What items were
I
you getting
went,
with security tags?
girl, a freaking like nail shit, like nothing exciting.
Okay.
You know how Walmart is. They're like people be stealing all the makeup.
Dude, we used to put like security tags on like bottles of Tide when I worked in retail because people would steal fucking Tide and it was so expensive.
Is that the era of like when kids were like popping Tide Pods?
Honestly, dating myself probably, but that was not that was not the problem.
Oh my gosh. Wait. I like there's no lanes in Walmart anymore if you go these days. It's all self checkout. And I'm like, well, there's no fucking magnet at self checkout. So I asked one of the dudes, I'm like, hey, can I go to the garden center where I know there's a lady to help me with these security tags? And he's like, yeah, they should have a magnet. So I book it over there. So I'm like pressed for time. And I'm going through my bag because I know it's an older lady because I already know she's gonna be like, ID. So I'm going through my bag and I'm like, mother effer. I have not removed, I don't know if this is lazy me, but I have not removed my ID from my passport from when I was traveling a month ago.
Okay.
And
Oh, they ID'd you for alcohol.
yes!
Oh my
And at this
gosh.
time, I know, well, listen, at this time, I have no makeup on. And I'm wearing what I'm currently wearing, but like, I look like a, a masculine old man when I
Oh
have no makeup
please.
on.
Oh please. Don't put
I
yourself
firmly
down
believe
like
this.
that.
I firmly believe this. I look like, all right, I have boy features that look older.
Oh my god. Boy features that look
Anyways,
older.
this lady's like, do you have your ID? And I'm like, no, it's in my passport. I know exactly where it's at. I don't have it on me. I see her like removing it from the freaking ring out. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, I was born in 1990. And she doesn't
Oh
even say
my
anything. And
god.
she tells me my total to leave. And that was the only thing I wanted was this fucking Corona. And she said, nah, bitch, you can
You could take your little
skedaddle.
press-ons and keep going.
I know.
Oh my
I
god.
was devastated. I was like, this was way too much work to run to Walmart, to not get what I fucking wanted, and I'm still pissed off about it. I hope she had a terrible day.
Oh, I hope you have the day you deserve. Chunky said she looks like a bald ball sack, if you were wondering.
I can relate. I feel that way when I wake up.
I am not going to relate to that statement. I hope that I don't look like a bald ball sack at any point in time.
I look like a ball sack with some peach fuzz.
That's why you
fuzz.
wear weave, baby. I can't. I wanted to tell you that I was walking my dog, which I do 7 times a day, every fucking day. Rain or shine, deathly ill or healthy. And I have a neighbor in the area I live in, and we walk our dogs together, and they're boyfriend, girlfriend. And Louis is a male pug, if anyone doesn't fucking know. And Stella, his girlfriend, is a Frenchie. So we're so goofy together, cute. Me and his mom. And we were walking, and we passed like dumpsters on like some of the perimeter of the area. And there was what looked like a foot sticking out of the dumpster. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like up?
Like just a foot is just there coming out of the dumpster. So I was like, what is that? So I go over, and it's like a part of a mannequin that somebody threw away. So I took it upon myself to pull it all the way out so that an entire leg was just sticking out of the dumpster for people to find. And I thought it was so funny. I have pictures to prove it. So someone's going to walk by and be like, is that a leg?
Lucy, are you someone that's ever stolen a cone? One of those orange cones on the ground?
What? What the fuck am I stealing a cone with? What are you doing with a cone that you steal?
All right, never mind. I don't know.
Wait a minute. What are you doing with cones? Do you do this often?
I don't know. No. This was back. I feel like I had a small random klepto phase when I was like 20, 21. Drunk klepto phase.
Oh, I thought you said crypto. I was about to like go off.
Cryptocurrency, yes.
Klepto. So when you were 21, you were a klepto?
Maybe a smidge. Just random shit.
I feel like when I was
not from like stores, like outside klepto.
When I was like 12, I feel like I stole like a lipstick from like Kmart, but like it'll haunt me for the rest of my life. So it didn't last long. But where did you steal a cone from, and what did you do with it?
Mostly on vacations with friends and hats.
What do you and
you never know when you'll
friends do on vacation?
Apparently steal traffic cones.
Okay. I have the urge sometimes when I drive by like Trump signs to just pull them out and like throw them in the road, but I don't want to get in trouble.
I love how you just said that.
Can't. Well, that's enlightening. I'm really happy to hear about it.
Yeah, you've learned something about me. I've learned something about you.
So, did you get like killer nail set today then?
I got a cute color, but I felt like I didn't have time. Also, I had to like trim my nails. My nails are actually decently long for them. Okay. So I had to trim my nails, and then I ended up just painting them, and they look like shit. Dude. I almost spelled out the word.
S-H-I-T.
Yes, I spell almost every word these days. It's ridiculous. Yes.
I have to spell, because my child, I have to spell like W-A-L-K. There's certain things I cannot say. I have to spell C-H-I-C-K-E-N.
But he hasn't learned W-A-L-K?
I think he's like starting to catch on, because he's like, what is she spelling?
Yeah. I can't say W around my dog anymore.
That makes sense.
Because that just used to be like my phrase.
Maybe you'll be like, going for a stroll. If I say go, forget it. Forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier, we are titling this episode The Ick for a reason. We wanted to talk about things that guys or girls, whatever your preference, they, them, whatever you want to do. My case, I think, is guys. I will get back to you on that. But yeah, guys, things that they do that give us the ick. So I did get a funny list of things from the internet I wanted to share, but then of course I have my own because I have things to say. Do you want to start with yours, or do you want me to start with mine?
I'm nervous. I do want to preface it for chat and everyone else that is accompanying this. I put things to be funny, but I also put some little hidden truths. Mm-hmm. And I just want everyone to take everything as a grain of salt. So
Yes.
If you have questions, comments, concerns, don't come at me.
If any of my exes are watching, I was not thinking about you when I did this.
Gosh. I'm never thinking about you. I do have exes on my Instagram who lurk quite frequently, and I'm like, I hope you see this.
The fact that you said I am never thinking about you, fucking teach me your ways.
You are never on my mind. I think you should go first, though.
Okay, I really am excited to share the ones that I found on the internet because they're ridiculous but like hilarious. Josh, thank you for being an adequate, wonderful mod. Okay, so things that men do that give me the ick from the internet. One, they're so dumb, but like I have to. Men, you just have to picture these when I say them. Like envision it and you'll understand. So men walking on their toes. Can you picture it?
Oh my god, there was a girl who was a runner and she would perpetually like walk on her toes.
No.
But I can't picture a male doing that.
Yep. It happens apparently enough that it's on Reddit.
Oh my god. No, I'm dark.
It's such a my chat right now is like going ham with bots. So shout out to everybody keeping it in check. I love you. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, wow. But it's like very distracting. The next thing, when they text you, hee hee. If I said something,
Michael Jackson.
Exactly. If they were like hee hee. I actually have someone in mind that I dated that is questionable and I think doesn't know their sexuality. And I could see him. He probably has said hee hee to me.
I have a friend that will jokingly, playfully say hee hee when I say something, but I just feel like that means I wasn't funny.
Oh my god. I just say LOL. It's like, I'm so lazy and fucking busy, which bring me back to that later, that I do like voice to text like 24/7. So whenever I text you, if it says laugh my ass off, that's why. Because I say laugh my ass off thinking LMAO, and it just spells it out.
Well, I'm intelligent enough to know that you're probably doing other things.
Thank God.
Yes.
The next item on the list is when he bites or licks his lips to be sexy.
No. No. I think I attract weirdos, so I don't think I've ever had a fuckboy in my life to do that.
Yeah, I don't think that I can think of anybody doing that, but I definitely don't attract the best. And that's why I'm still single.
Get it, girl.
This one is so goofy. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, can we go back and forth a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let me pull up my list.
Do it.
Do you have any, like, serious ones?
Yeah. I mean, not like that I'm going to cry about it, but I have something to say about it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, well, okay. I just don't want, I want to match your vibe. So,
well, my, like, actual personal icks are at the end. These were just funny ones.
I have mine mixed around. All right, well.
Give me a funny one.
Okay.
I'm scared.
This one legitimately bothers me. But if you're about this, we can still be friends.
I don't know what I'm about.
They have a Velcro wallet, or it's attached to a chain that's attached to their jeans.
I don't think I've experienced that. I could see that.
Neither have I, but like I know people who do it, and I'm just like, we're not 12. We're not 12.
What about like a paper wallet?
Paper?
I don't know. Don't guys have like recycled paper wallets? Is that a thing? I don't know. I might have just made that up.
Girl.
I told you I have dated an array.
Oh my gosh. How about I know people that have made like duct tape wallets. Is that like kind of the same concept?
I feel like that's the same concept. Like, just I'll buy you a fucking wallet on Amazon.
No, let's not be 12 anymore.
To be honest, I don't even have a wallet. Like, I don't really use a purse unless it's like a special event, which is far and few between these days. I have a keychain with pepper spray because I work in the city and it's fucking sketch. And then like a tiny little holder with like my work scan card and like my license and my debit card. So I don't even have like a functional wallet. If you're wondering.
I was wondering. I'm the same way. I literally only have a bag because I have children. Before then, like, people are like, I don't carry anything for kids outside of like something this big. Like, if it doesn't fit in there, we're not taking it.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I'm a child and I use like a book bag for work. But somebody judged me recently and said I should call it a backpack because I'm an adult. That's
interesting. I use those words interchangeably.
He's coming up on this list, so it's fine.
Okay, let's go.
I'm kidding.
All right, who's next? What's next?
Okay. This is so ridiculous, but like I was dying. Maybe because I was under the influence, but it was funny to me at the time. And I haven't seen these since I saved this whenever I did that. When you play crack the egg on a trampoline and the guy is the egg. Can you see the visual? A dude like in a ball.
Wait, it's like popcorn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
The dude is like in the ball bouncing, like flailing in the air. I can't.
If a dude, you and I are both like petite girls, so if a dude was ever like, break my egg or whatever, I'd be like, this is kind of weird, bro.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's so funny.
What do you have?
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is X specific. I don't have a problem with feet. I feel like there's people that are like very like, but unfortunately, you males don't have the best feet, and I'm okay with that. I have come to terms with that. But if you start picking your toenails outside of the bathroom, we're not cool. We're not cool. I was like too involved with this guy too for him to be like like he was like a sneeze away from like biting his toenails. It was disgusting. I had to be like, I'm gonna leave the room. I need to leave the room
because this is so fucking gross. What?
Oh, for real.
I cut my nails over the toilet so that I can flush it.
I do the same thing.
Oh my god, twins.
But there was this guy at my one job who would probably like once a week cut his toenails at his cubicle.
At work?
And like yes, and I'd be like typing on my computer, and then I hear like I'm like, stop it.
Get your toenails out of this office.
Oh, I was like, HR needs to be on speed dial because I'm about to all over the place.
Dude, I remember in senior year in high school, this girl, shout out girl, I hope you're doing well. She used to use, do you remember those like pads that would wipe oil off your face?
Yeah,
she would do that in class. And I'm like, can you not? I don't want to see your oily ass pad all over the fucking desk. Like, go to the bathroom.
No, that's...
I don't want to see the oils coming off of your face onto this pad. It was just gross.
She just had like a personal mirror doing it?
I don't even know if she had a mirror, but she was just like, calculus,
Girl, okay. Like, we get it. No one fucking likes math, but like... Chill.
I appreciate chat. I'm literally being bombarded by bots. Like, it's just like Josh ban, like since we started. So I really appreciate y'all. I'm sorry.
I don't think I get Man, maybe because you're back.
I'm just so sought after
And
this
they're
evening.
like, that's
Is that like our sign off?
wiggity,
Oh my
wiggity.
God, rocket power. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Easter egg,
Next
Easter
week.
egg. Okay, so I have one that says saying something in 10 minutes that you could say in 1 minute. And I actually feel strongly about this because I don't have any fucking patience. I have shit to do. Fucking spit it out. I don't want to hear all this. So, yeah.
Oh my God. Um, yeah. I know someone who tells stories that I joke with them. Like, you basically go like, okay, so I was born this day, and I'm like, bro, that's can you just get to the story?
Why are
Like,
we having this
fuck.
meeting?
Oh my gosh, stop it.
I can't.
Yeah, yeah. They are guys who just want to like they're storytellers by nature, and they just want to like. Can you just summarize this
Oh
shit?
my
Because I
God.
was there, and that's not what happened. Okay.
My brother-in-law is like, I'm like, do you know what we're talking about anymore? Like, how did we get here?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I can't.
Yeah. They just want to add all these unnecessary details. I feel like just to hear themselves talk.
Always. What is your next ick?
Um. So this is newer to me,
Okay.
but I find it. I just assumed growing up like every dude is just good with technology. And
LOL.
if I, I think this came to me as a streamer because I would like reach out to people like, hey, I need help with this. And we, as female streamers, we're surrounded by a lot of males.
Mm-hmm.
My whole chat is males, for example.
Hey, dudes.
Um, hey, dudes. They're probably
Hey.
loving this conversation.
They're like, why do I watch this girl? It could be girls too. We
Yeah,
love everyone.
we do love everyone. Um, but I can't tell you how many times I've reached out to dudes and I'm like, hey, how do I do X, Y, and Z? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, wait, you don't know?
How dare you?
You're a dude. You're supposed to know how to help me.
Oh my God. I feel like that with cars. Like,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah. I like bother my brother about everything. I'm like, oh, I have a crack in my windshield. I bought this thing. Can you do it? I still haven't done it. And the crack is going to grow, but that's fine.
Yeah. So if you can't help me with my simple technology issues, which I feel like are like, I'm just lazy. If I like Google this shit and I figure it out and you couldn't help me, I'm sad.
I understand.
Thank you.
How do you feel about when people mix up there, and they are?
Um, I never understood that,
You're
but
so
I'm not someone that's
privileged.
like, but I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it, but I definitely notice because I'm a communications major for one, so I'm a writer. So I
Okay.
notice, but I'm not gonna like. But I mean, at like 30 years old, you still don't know. I don't know.
It's interesting. I also, okay. I feel like every dude I've been interested in is like 10 times smarter than me.
What? I do not feel that way.
I feel that way.
I feel like I am very intelligent and I don't value many people's opinions. I'm so
Oh,
sorry. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, like, I
no,
have to
no.
really trust in the person that you are if you're gonna, I wouldn't say with advice. Like, I definitely will take advice from people, like, and experiences. But intelligence wise, I'm like, I don't know. I don't trust a lot. Am I an asshole?
No, definitely not. But I guess I'm just confused to like I just said I feel like a lot of intelligent people. I don't know. I'm just trying to like relate back.
You just can't relate to intelligence.
No, I don't think I'm dumb,
I
but
don't
I
think
feel
you're
like
dumb.
everyone, thank
I
you.
would tell
But
you.
I feel like the people that I am interested in are maybe book smart and don't have writing issues.
Okay. I feel like the only way I have felt strongly about this is like, for example, sorry, mom, but if I have like an illness and my mom's like, you need to do this, I'm like, actually, I need to do this. Like, I feel like with like medicine and like illness, I like know my shit. Cause I mean, I worked in a pharmacy for a long time, not to talk about myself, but I just feel like I'm like, I can diagnose myself and my symptoms and what I need to take. My mom cannot.
Well, you also know your own body, and I feel very passionate about that. Like you know, like what's going
Yeah.
on with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it my turn or your
It's
turn?
your turn. I am
Oh.
sweating, and not because of nerves, because I have like 15 pounds of hair on my head. It's hot as balls on the third floor, so
I don't know about you, but it was like super, like it was humid here today, and we had like windows open, but it was like windy and rainy. I don't know. It was just the weather was weird.
yeah, it randomly like poured
Okay.
here earlier.
Um, Along with it's,
Oh my
there's
goodness.
there's someone in particular that I was thinking about when I wrote this.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why I feel uncomfortable saying this because it's nothing to be.
Well, now you have to say it.
It's really dumb. I think I'm just thinking about a specific scenario when I am telling this. Um, I All right. For those of you who are used to my chat, I feel like I sometimes disclose a little bit more than I want to because this is like therapy. Anyways,
Yep.
I was talking to a dude who I think I just liked because he was really like into me.
Oh, of
But
course,
he
that's the turn
had,
off.
yeah. Well, anyways, he had the most like sandpaper touching hands I have ever
Oh
felt
my
in my entire
goodness.
life. I enjoy masculine hands, and I
Do
find
you?
like I do like I check out dudes' hands.
Really?
Yes, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, but I'm just like, oh, you have nice hands.
Oh my goodness.
But like, you need to be masculine, but also like you have to know what lotion is. And this dude, like, he was like, I feel like I say this all the time, but like a sneeze away from like just flaky skin being all over the
Oh,
place.
vomit.
And it felt disgusting on my body because like I'm someone who's like lotions from like head to toe. I want people to be like, "Oh, Gator's so soft." Opposite of Gator. I want to be the opposite of Gator.
Yeah. Don't we
But his
all?
hands were just so disgusting. I'm like, "Bro, don't touch me ever
You
again."
have to like slip it in. Like, oh, look at this lotion I got you and try it. Like,
Well, he was also someone that um I think I talked to for like a month. I just thought he was like fun and exciting, and then I was like, we had our moment. We're good.
understood.
But yeah, those sandpaper hands really did me in.
Girl, if that did you in, I have the perfect one for you. Um,
Oh, okay.
you're gonna die, and let me just say, when you're blinded by love, you're very accepting of a lot of things. Let's talk about bad hygiene. Bad hygiene.
Okay.
Well, the topic is bad hygiene, but I can relate. I dated this
Hmm.
person. I don't want to give too much away, but
Okay.
he would literally wear the same outfit for like 2 weeks until it like melted off his body and turned to dust. And that was just,
Like, were you able to tell like he was not washing it?
he was not washing it. I was around. I was around. He would like get a
Yikes.
new sweater, wear it for 2 weeks. I'm like, homie, you gotta shower and like clean your clothing. There's flakes on it. Not one of my prouder moments.
Oh no, I feel like.
Shout out to Jason.
How old were you?
How old was I?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. I just have to think about it. 2018, so
Okay.
I was like 28.
Okay. Oh
Old enough to know
no.
better.
I feel like I let a lot of stuff go to the leeway when I was under 25.
I'm sorry.
And man, the fact that this dude was a grown ass man doing that shit.
It was pretty
Who raised
disgusting.
you? Wolves?
Literally.
No. My guy.
Yeah.
Someone in chat said if your hands ain't moist, don't come near Gator.
I just like hacked up a lung.
Oh man. I okay. This is actually a. I feel like I preface it like, hey, you guys can guess what's actually upsets me and what doesn't, but I feel very passionate about this one. If we go to a restaurant and you don't fucking use your napkin, it drives me insane. Like, if it just sits on the table,
Right.
why is it there? Like, it drives me, like please just, even if, just put it aside if you don't want to put it on your lap. Like, it just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like your napkin just chilling there and you have like shit all over the table, because I don't know a single man who doesn't have crumbs all over his fucking plate.
I have fucking crumbs all over myself. I am such a
Use your
stickler.
napkin.
Yeah, I'm such a stickler about silverware, like not putting it on the table at a restaurant. Like, I will leave the silverware on the napkin until I'm using it because I don't want it to touch the table, and then put it in my mouth.
That's fair.
And I always notice when
It's
people
disgusting.
put it on the table. Sorry, no offense to anyone, but I do notice. That also reminds me of something that bothers me is when people, you can tell the kind of person someone is by how they treat like wait staff or like retail workers.
For sure.
Like, I say thank you when they're fucking helping the table next to me. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I just like try so hard. Thanks for bringing him that soda. Like, I just
They're so appreciative.
yeah. So
Random question. Well, you don't drink, but I feel like
I once
you
did.
give woo girl vibes.
What does that mean?
What?
Oh, I think in my previous life, so I stopped drinking when I was like 25, and I was
Yeah.
fucking like pounding shots, dancing on the bar, like all the things, and I have like seriously regressed from those days. But
Oh, yeah. I called it.
I have some videos I could show you sometime.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. I was literally 21 years old in my underwear and bra on stage at a rock concert dancing. I'm just saying. It took me a long time to get it removed from YouTube, but it was there. It was there.
Oh, and that's the tea for the night.
That is it, but you won't find it now, baby.
She said it's gone.
Hell yeah. I feel like no one's ever going to go out to like a restaurant with me again, or not shower before they see me again, or
No.
it is what it is.
If you ever want to date someone, you should be like, you should watch my first episode of my podcast.
Yeah, you'll learn everything about me.
And they're like, oh no, too many red flags. I'm just kidding.
I don't usually
I feel
share my Twitch stuff with people personally. On occasion, but not often.
Okay, so that, I feel like this brings me to my next point. I don't know what this would necessarily feel like to an extent. But if I were to date someone today and told them, like, this is what I do, like, you should see what I do, see how
Right.
you feel about it, and they were like, I'm not about this.
That would just be like, fuck you. Like,
Yeah, no, easily. So if you can't support me and my hobbies, ick.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like I sometimes like
Um,
slip in to people like at work or something like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer. Cause like I'm going to the UK to see Smokey and Siobhan get married, obviously, and they're like, oh, how do you know people in the
mhm.
UK? And I'm like, oh, from gaming. They're like, you game? And I'm like, yes. Is that a problem?
I feel like you and I both have the aesthetic of girls who don't game.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like there used to be a preconceived notion of like what that girl looks like, and you and I don't have that.
I mean, I could put some bows in my hair. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like because we don't have like our boobs out, maybe. I don't really
I
know what
think
the
it's
preconceived notion is.
in my mind for like what those girls used to look like notoriously were like I think they would play up like the school girl look of like and I think that's because of like anime too though,
That's what I was
in my
envisioning,
opinion.
like bows.
See? Okay. And yeah, we are not those girls.
Yeah. Do you have any further icks?
Um, I mean, I could go all day.
Do
Y'all
you?
are disgusting.
Seriously. I, pardon my losing my lungs this week. Uh, I have two things that like make me fucking mental, and I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
hate when people are late. No offense to you this evening. I love you. But
I am with children.
I know, I'm just kidding. Like when people are late, I'm like, I just feel like it's so disrespectful of my time. Like I'm always early, so like when I'm just waiting, like that makes me fucking mental. I'm sorry. Um, and also when people are like, I feel like I see this on TikTok so much. Guys like the problem that females see with males or girls see with guys is like he's like busy. Like, honey, do you know how fucking busy I am? Like, I plan events. I run circles around the fucking convention centers all day, every day. Like, it's just, it makes me nuts when people claim that they're like too busy for things. Like, no, if you wanted
Yeah.
to, you would.
You would make time. I
Yeah,
100% agree. Yeah.
just saying.
It's my absolute favorite when I feel like I'm getting to know someone and they just leave you hanging.
You mean like text wise?
Um, yeah, the internet's great for that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, where'd you go? Okay, no response. That's cool.
I feel like I am so like hyper aware of people's feelings that if I'm busy, I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be silent. Don't take it
Mm-hmm.
personally.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that
Mm-hmm.
difficult.
Yo, I'm that girl too. Like, I like to keep everyone in the know. If you're important to me, I let you know.
I think I told you today, like, I'm running out the door, but I'll do that. I was
Yes.
literally walking out my front door. So,
Yes.
just saying. I've heard it a lot.
Yeah. No, especially like because of the internet, we have connections with people through so many different platforms. But if you have my phone number, that means you're
If
important.
you got my government name,
Yes. If you know my real name,
I
that
can't.
means you're important and
Uh,
you should treat me the same way.
yeah.
So
If
I get
you
it.
know
I
my
get
Twitch, you are important. If
it.
you know I'm on Twitch, well,
Oh, I feel like the most random people found out I was on Twitch,
yeah.
and I'm like, I'm okay with it because you're supporting me, but at the same time, I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm like not okay with it. I've like blocked people that I know personally when they follow me.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care. I think good and bad, whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to see me, see me.
Yeah. I don't know why I feel like such a need to have it like separate from like personal Twitch. And I mean, granted, I have amazing friends on Twitch that I text with, all the things,
Mhm.
but I don't want like people I went to high school with like looking at my stuff. Like that just feels weird to me. If I don't know you now, like
I do have like random high school people looking at my stuff.
really.
Yes, it's so weird.
So I don't
Like my
have.
Instagram,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say just my Instagram specifically. I don't think they like, but it's my Twitch page, you know?
Yeah. I lost my thought, but it wasn't very
I'm so
exciting.
sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I thought it was. I was excited by it.
I'll think about it at 2 a.m. and text you it.
Yeah. Do you have any more juicy ones for us? I want to go
Um,
through my list because I literally have so many. It's like thinking about it this morning.
I think I've gotten my points across both personally and comedically.
I do want to say the gentleman who had hands that didn't want to
Oh
put lotion
man,
on.
we're sorry.
He also wore,
Oh no.
and not to like rip on this person, he was delightful. He was eye-opening for me. Um, he also wore superhero underwear, and it made me really uncomfortable.
Superhero underwear?
Yeah,
Doug, do
and
you
like
wear
was proud about
superhero
it. And like, when I
underwear?
mean,
Doug doesn't wear superhero underwear. Thank God we know now.
Douglas is physically there.
Yeah, because I had to run some errands today, and I didn't want Louie to be alone. And then I was like, me and Gator are gonna do our first stream, so if you wanna take care of Louie while I do get ready and do that, so yeah, number one fan.
um, that threw me off.
Dirty
Wait,
hands,
okay.
man. Dirty hands, man. And
No.
superwear, super underwear.
It wasn't like normal boxers either. It was like superhero briefs, and I was just like,
Like what
not a fan.
superheroes?
He really was into Spider-Man. So a lot of Spider-Man briefs that I encountered, and I'm like, I can't do this
So you saw him in
anymore.
his underwear.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I knew this guy who was obsessed with Spider-Man that he wore like a Spider-Man costume and mask when he got married. You have no response.
Like I really love Star Wars. Like I have like this weird obsession with it, which I would kind of understand. So I'm trying to wrap my head around it, but like I can't over DC and Marvel. Like that's where I draw the line.
DC and Marvel is where you draw the line.
Yeah, as
What
far as
which one is
like
Star Wars?
Finn is Star Wars.
I know Star Wars very well, but is it DC or Marvel? Isn't it Disney or
It's
something?
neither. It's neither, but I just
Oh,
feel like it's like kind of in the same realm of like
understood.
cosplay bullshit,
Understood.
you know?
I was forced to watch Star Wars as a child, so I don't love it, but I definitely know it. And then I pretended to like it for a guy and watched a bunch of them. The dirty guy. So yeah,
He must have been phenomenal.
he was great. I had no self-worth at that time of my life.
Girl, I get it. I seriously get it.
I can't.
Oh, I love you. You're the
Do
best.
you have any more icks?
Um, maybe we'll just save all these stories for another time.
Okay, you can text me them later. So, before we sign off, I did want to mention that next week we will be talking all things nostalgia. Definitely going to look at, who was on your top 8 in MySpace? I almost said Facebook. MySpace.
Top 8.
Man, that
Number
was.
1, bitch.
I remember all the drama over top 8s.
Oh my
I
god.
don't miss it. But yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about all the nostalgia things. I have so many things to say because that was like our youth. Louie is tired of me streaming, obviously. But yeah, I had a lovely evening with you.
I did too. This was a phenomenal first take, and I'm so excited that we're doing this. I can't wait for week 2, and then we have Tub on week 3.
Tub and some fun.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta come through on May 1st.
You're gonna die.
Hooked. I giggle every time.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna, just be really cool, like artistic, and do things, and yeah. And we have fun, like truth or drink. We're gonna drink gross things. We're gonna do like this or that. So many fun things planned. I'm so excited.
We have a lot of things planned. And I can't wait to go see a concert with you.
Oh yeah, Gator's coming to see me in May, and we're gonna go to Sum 41, and I'm fucking stoked because they're one of my faves, and it's their last tour. So we're gonna be fucking little emo kids in the pit, and it's gonna be epic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Stoked.
Stoked. All right. Well, that's what I have for this evening. I won't hold you. I would like to raid out, so I'm going to ask someone in chat to tell me who to raid, and I don't want you to have to sit through that because I'm sure you have to do the same thing.
Thank you, everyone, for having me.
Thank you for having me. Love you. Okay, I'm going to close out Discord. Love you. Text you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.